Audio check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Everybody, this is Tony Price for pokeronair, and I'm doing a test simulation of the new auto switching video computer that we have. Right now it's set up with 4 cameras for the table. I've set up the game. I have the players at the table. I've got dealer button is on the Bluebird here. So if I check, it's not like the camera's on Bluebird at the moment. Let's see. Alright, so action should start here. I'm actually going to do a test and throw another camera, but when I start the hand with this software here, we'll see what happens. So I'm going to switch the camera to the other side of the table. Hello. And I need to set the, need to follow the players. I'll be checking this as we do this. Alright, so first we have a deal. When I get the hand started, let's bring that up. Start the hand should switch the camera to player 1. Seat 1 is actually seat 2 on this table. Let's see if that did that. And it doesn't look like it did it yet. Let's try follow the board also. Alright, I'm going to deal out cards, see what happens to the video. I'm going to turn them up so I can see them. 8 players, this is going to be a good exercise. 1 card to each player. Alright. Now, if everything worked right, you should be seeing cards. I show all cards are red. I'm not seeing my cards on my screen. I wonder if I have a setting set. I'm going to go check that. Alright, now I can see cards. I do show, though, that it's pointing at player, it's pointing at these seats here, which is red bird, green pig, helmet, which says king. So action is on, oh, well, actually, it would be small blind, big blind. First act would be red, which the camera is on red. Okay, good. Alright, so it's on red. Red decides not to be in this and folds. Alright, camera still is on this same camera, which is king. King is to act. King has a queen, and we will actually he'll call with the Alright, it did auto switch the cameras, but I don't know if I got them set properly. Actions on helmet, which I guess it is kind of. I think if the camera is pointed, I've got it. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go see which camera that's going to be on. So that is seat number. Helmet, which is 7. So I'm going to turn the seat numbers on also. Okay. I did set it correctly. I'm actually going to back it up and see if I can. So King decides to call. Camera should have stayed then. Good. All right, 7-8. He's going to fold. Helmet folds. Whitebird 10-4 folds. Mustache Pig 7-4 folds. Dealer, we're going to say he calls. Yellowbird is going to call for a quarter. And the big blind is going to check. Okay, we are waiting for a flop. Let's see what camera it's on. It decided to go to those two. Okay, don't know why, but it's chosen that. Flop comes out. 9 of spades, ace of heart, ace of diamonds, 9 of clubs. Action is on yellow. Yellow is going to check. Comes around to green. Green is going to check. Seat 6, King is going to check. And blue is going to check. Waiting for the turn. 2 clubs. Action is on yellow. And seat 3. I don't know why it's going to that camera. So seat 3. There it goes. I didn't do that. It did it automatically. I'm going to turn off follow players and just follow the board. So there's an option here. It says cycle, follow players, or follow board. Not sure which we really want, but I'm going to try the follow board. And just so that you know, I do get to see the cards and the percentages to win. However, I have the option to turn that off in the booth so that whoever's running the tablet doesn't know what it is. So action is, I'm going to bring this down. Action's on yellow. 2 of clubs means nothing to them, check. 7 king checks. King pig checks. And blue bird checks. Waiting for the river. 6 of spades. I'm going to say he checks. Red bird checks. I'm sorry. Green checks. Did I say? Oh. Yeah. Green checks. King 8. Queen 8 checks. And blue is going to get a little feisty and is going to bet 50. Yellow is going to fold. Green is going to fold. King is going to fold. Pot gets swept. I'm going to, I think I'm just going to leave it. We still have it set as follow board only, so let's see how that goes. Dealer button moves to seat, well, it's seat 3 on here. We only play 8 players for better views. 2 of hearts, 4 of clubs, 8 of diamonds, 6 of hearts, 10 of hearts, 10 of clubs, jack of hearts, jack of clubs, 4 of diamonds, 5 of hearts, 5 of diamonds, 8 of hearts, ace of hearts, queen of diamonds, 2 of spades, 4 of hearts. All cards are red. Start the hand. King is stacked first with his 8-5 of diamonds. Heck, we'll just call for 50. Let's put out the lines. Small, big. Helmet pig with his 6-8 of hearts will call. White will actually rate. Call out there. White will raise to 200. Queen for Mustache Pig. What's he going to do? He is going to fold. Bluebird is going to fold his 2 jack. Yellow is going to fold jack 4. Green is going to fold his 2-4. Red is going to fold the 4-5. King is going to fold the 5-8 of diamonds. And just for the sake of the game, we're going to have helmet call. That's for 525 in the pot, which should show up on the screen. Helmet will be first to act. Here comes the flop. 6 of spades, king of clubs, 3 of hearts. 6 was caught by helmet. He's going to get a little feisty and bet. 300. White bird, ace 10, caught nothing. Afraid of the king, folds. Cards get swiped. Next hand. Button moves. Moves to green. Which means small blind. Big blind for king. Helmet to act first. Cards come out. Red gets an 8 of hearts, ace of clubs, 6 of clubs, 10 of hearts, 6 of diamonds, 3 of spades, 7 of hearts, 9 of clubs, queen 8 for red, ace 3 for king, 6 9 for helmet, 10 jack for white, 6 ace for mustache, 3 4 for blue, 7 deuce for yellow, 9 king for green. All cards are red. Helmet to act first, 6 9 folds. Favorite hand, white, will raise to 150. Mustache will call 150. Blue folds. Yellow folds. Oops. Green folds. Oops. Red folds. King will call. 450 in the pot. And you see a flop. 3 of clubs, 2 of diamonds, 8 of spades. King with his ace 3, he'll check. White has not caught anything, he'll check. Mustache ace 6 will check. Queen of hearts on the turn. King didn't catch any better. Check. White checks. Ace 6 checks. Another queen. King checks. White checks. Mustache checks. And finished. And players get the bad news that king wins. Fold. Fold. Next hand. Small blind was in. Actually, there was 475 because of the small blind. My bad. Computers are way less prone to human error. All right, the button does move. King is the small blind. Helmet is the big blind. First act will be white. Ace of diamonds, king of diamonds, 2 of diamonds, 6 of spades, king of spades, 7 of hearts, 5 of spades, 10 of diamonds, king of hearts, 9 of hearts, 8 of spades, 8 of diamonds, 3 of spades, 8 of clubs, and pocket 5s. Alright, red has not read because he only has 1 card. Pocket 10s. This should be an interesting hand. Alright, so white is to act first. 8 deuce folds. 6 8 folds. King 3 calls 50. Yellow folds. Pocket 5s raised to 150. Pocket 10s just calls. Ace King raises to 550. Helmet Pig King 9 will fold. Action on blue, King 3 will fold. Pocket 5s. Probably would fold, but I'm going to call it. Red is going to call. Now, actually, I think what I'm going to do is I have the check mark for the heads up display. I would like to see that, and I know that it's 2 different cameras between King Pig and green, so I'm going to have red fold. Computer should be showing heads up at the moment. Let's see if it is. Excellent. That's pretty cool. These are horrible camera angles. I apologize, but that's pretty cool. All right, waiting on the flop. Four, 7, Jack. Dealer buttons on red. First act is Ace King. Checks. Green. Checks. Nine of diamonds. King checks. Green bets. 600. Ace King will fold. Pocket 5s win. Board gets swept. But moves. We're going to do one more hand. Okay. Dealer buttons on King Pig. Mustache Pig to act first. First card gets dealt to Helmet Head. All players still in. 9 of clubs, 7 of diamonds, 10 of diamonds, 6 of diamonds, 9 of spades, 5 of clubs, 2 of diamonds, 6 of hearts, King of spades, 4 of clubs, Jack of spades. Three of spades, ace of hearts, three of hearts, eight of hearts, two of spades. All cards are red. Start hand. Mustache Pig to act first. Favorite hand, bets 150. Blue folds, yellow calls. Green folds, red folds, king folds, helmet folds, white folds. Two players, heads up. Let's see how it looks. Perfect. We have yellow and mustache. All right, you'll see a flop. King, queen, deuce. First act is mustache. On a draw. Oops, I forgot the small and big one. On a draw. Oh heck, we'll just throw out 250 and see what happens. Yellow says, no thank you. All right, I think we're going to do one more, just for the heck of it. Dealer button moves over to helmet. First act will be blue. Four of clubs, nine of clubs, jack of diamonds, king of diamonds, 10 of clubs, jack of hearts, three of spades, two of clubs, 10 of diamonds, 9 of diamonds for pocket nines, 6 of clubs, 2 of hearts, queen of diamonds, 8 of spades, and pocket queens. I have a bad feeling for Mustache Pig. Alright. So small is white, and big is Mustache Pig with his pocket nines. Helmet's cards are not red. Why are they not red? Because he only has one card. Always helps to have two cards. Alright. Blue to act first. Folds. Yellow folds. Green is going to raise to 150. Red folds is jack 8. Pocket queen says raise to 400. Helmet pig folds. White folds. Mustache just calls. Should have gone all in. He only has 200 behind. And Mr. Got Lucky Before has the chips to burn. He's going to call also. And that was 400, not 450. whoops, I didn't. So green called. Now we're waiting for a flop. Three of clubs, eight of clubs, ace of spades. Scare card for all. First to act will be Mustache Pig. Mustache Pig checks. Green checks. King Pig. What's he gonna do? Scaredy cat. He checks. Another 8 improves both nines and queens. Mustache Pig bets all in. I know that I started each with 10,000 and then gave them small stacks, so it's not anywhere near, but I just wanted some play chips. Green Pig, or Greenbird does not call, he folds. And Pocket Queens for King Pig says all in also. Pretty much covered. A little bit behind for King Pig. Waiting on the river. 2 outs, unless there was a 9 that I folded, which I don't remember. Another 3. 3 pair for both players. Queens take it. Hand finished. 9s get mucked. All those go to king. And that's it. Okay. Good. Goes away. Thought I mucked those in the right order. Yes, I did. Mustache only has 400 in chips, which I think I can show you. Stack size. No, stack size. If you see it, I'm not, well, let's see, I think I can see that. Yep. Right, so I think follow board is the right way to do it. We'll have to look at the instructions and see what. Turn the stack off. All right. That's it for testing the new computer. I'm going to review the video a couple times and make sure it's working the way that we need it to. And thank you for watching and enjoy. This is Tony Price for Poker on Air, POCKER on air.com.